Hi friends, time for a short math workshop. Today on Seesaw you have an activity where you are going to be looking at two numbers and deciding which is bigger and which is smaller. Okay, and you'll be circling or drawing an X through those numbers to tell me which one is bigger and which one is smaller. For some friends, there's an extra challenge, and you can read about that on Seesaw. But I thought we'd practice by playing a little bit of bigger and smaller here at our workshop. And I want to tell you about some words that we use to describe numbers that are bigger than other numbers that are smaller. And we've heard these words before, so I'm going to wait a minute and see if you can remember the words that tell about a number that is bigger than another number. Like we might say 10 is bigger than 1, but what is that word that tells bigger? 10 is greater than 1. Yeah, 10 is greater than 1. And when we talk about a number that is smaller than another number, like 1 is smaller than 8, we might say 1 is less than 8. Okay? So I'm going to take you with me. I brought a friend to play this game. You may play this game at home. You may have played it. Some friends call it War, and some friends call it Top It. So whatever you call it, you may know this game at home. I'm going to show you two different ways to play. So I'm going to turn you this way so you can kind of see the spot where we're going to be playing. And here's Wendell. Hey Wendell, good luck today. Okay. And when we play, I've got the cards, when we play War or Top It, the first thing we do is that we pass out the cards. Okay. So you might want to pass them out one at a time. Okay, one for Wendell, one for me, one for Wendell, one for me. But another way that you could do it, and this sort of goes with what we learned yesterday. Another way that we could do it is try to put the deck in half. Okay, to try to change the deck where we make it into two pieces that are kind of even. Okay, so we did that with our Play-Doh yesterday. So if we want two, we have two players, so we want to cut the deck in half. And I wouldn't really cut it like with scissors. But I'm going to take some cards off, and I'm going to put them next to each other. And do they look about the same size? They do. Okay, so I'm going to then give Wendell his cards, and I'll have my cards. Okay, and the way that we play Top It or War is that we each turn one card over, and Wendell, I'll help you. And already, friends, I'm going to move you down this way. But already we have a tie. We both got 7. Okay, we both got 7. And so what would happen if there's a tie is that we each put one card that you can't see. We put it where you can't see it. And then we each get to flip over another card. And this time, what did we get? Wendell got 2 and I got 5. Which one is greater? Which one is bigger? For sure the 5 is bigger. Okay? So I get to keep all the cards, even the secret card. Ooh. Okay, so I got to keep all those cards, and I'm going to put them over here for me. And now we'll each turn over another card. Okay, and we'll look again. Who's got the greater number? I do. The 9 is greater than 3. 9 is greater than 3, and so I get to keep those. And we'll try again. Which number is greater? Good. 8 is greater than 6. And I want you to be saying that sentence, using that word when you play so that you're remembering that vocabulary. Okay? Ooh, poor Wendell. What number is greater? 7 is greater than 3. 3 is less than 7. Okay, so I get to keep those again. And we're just playing it where the greater number gets to keep the cards. Okay? All right. And so I have 10. Wendell has 2. 10 is greater than 2. So I get to keep the cards. Now, I said that I would tell you a different way to play, and I will. I'm going to tell you 2 different ways to play. So the first time that Wendell and I played, and Wendell, good game for you. The first time that we played where the number that was greater was the one that got to keep the cards, okay? But you could always play again where the number that is less is the winner, okay? So you can't play that way in the same game, but when the first game is over and you see who has the most cards, okay, you could play the greater number wins the cards, and then play again where the person who has the smaller number, okay, the number that's less than, gets to keep the cards, okay? And one more way, I'll show you one more. Thank you, Wendell, for playing. One more way to play, and this one's pretty tricky, okay? I don't want you to play this way right away. I want you to give it a try with greater than and less than so that you can use those sentences and practice reading the numbers by themselves, okay? But if you've played both those ways and your brain is ready for another kind of a challenge, then you can put the deck in half again, and I'm doing it the fast way, okay? And let you see the cards. And, hey, Wendell. And then you can play where each person gets to turn over 2 cards, okay? And if you play it this way, you're going to count them all together. You're going to add them together. Now, the way you can do this is to count on. And remember, when we count on, we start with our bigger number, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12. Okay? Or you could count all of these little pieces, okay? The little symbols that are on here. But here's the trick. Don't count the teeny tiny ones. Only the ones that are here in the middle. So I had 12. Wendell has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not these. So I had 12 and Wendell had 11. Which number is greater? 12 is greater than 11, okay? If we were playing the less than way, then Wendell would get that, but we decided to play the greater than way. Okay, and now we're going to try it one more time, just to make sure we understand. We each turned over 2 cards, and now it's time to count all together. Okay, so I'm going to count 8 and 6, 8 plus 6, and I could count all of the hearts, not the tiny ones, or I could do counting on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I have 14. Wendell has 5 and 4. Let's count on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had 14 and Wendell has 9. Who has the greater number? I do this time. I do this time. Okay, so again, you can play that way, and you could do greater than or less than. Just decide at the beginning of the game. Okay, so friends, thank you for watching our video. That's a way to play Top It. And then there's a short seesaw activity if you wanted, or for you to do. But if you're just watching the video and you're not in our classroom, then of course you can just do the game. Okay, thanks friends. Bye.